Well, good morning, and welcome to Things I Play, where we look at games that I play that aren't Lotro or New World. And today we have a new contender, which I just recently started playing, called Wasteland. Now, this is by the developer Checkbox Entertainment and the publisher Iron Horse Games, and it is free on Steam. It's basically an idle clicker game, although the idle is debatable because there is a whole lot that you actually have to do in the game. So we're going to start by prestiging the character back to 0, and that is over here. So I can prestige for his 5 skills. Well, basically it is set in, I guess you would say, a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And the whole purpose of the game is this little character's running around killing stuff. And we are back at 0. So, he kills things, and you gather materials. And you catch creatures that give you bonuses. And of course we're going to get the 3x game speed, which is probably my least fun part of this game because you miss a lot of stuff, but okay. And you can see he is gathering enemy kills. I'm gathering the bugs. So, all these materials you gather, you craft to make materials, or you make components to make upgrades for him. The currency in the game is, well, you know those pop tabs? Yeah. Kind of sounds familiar to another post-apocalyptic game, doesn't it? You know, bottle caps. But we make things, we upgrade him, and we upgrade him some more. And the different creatures we capture give us different things. The flies give us caps. These things, these green glowy flies, they give us the pop tabs. Also, kills give us pop tabs. And the pop tabs we use to upgrade him directly. There's also a Christmas event going on right now. Yeah, don't ask me why that's a thing in almost February, but it is, and it's going to be going on for another 2 weeks, I think. Okay, so we're going to go over here, where we can now craft another item. And, oh yes, we have quests, which I guess they're not quests as much as they are tasks. And they range from kill X number of monsters to gather X number of piles of scraps. And in this case, it is capturing creatures. So, gather those. And as you can see, everything's leveling up pretty quick at the moment because we've just reset it all. Alright, now let's go back over here. We can get that and that and that. We can upgrade his damage again. So we have damage, we have attack speed, critical chance, and armor penetration, which I think out of all of them, the armor penetration seems to be one of the most important. We also have this that pops up every few minutes, and it gives us random things, but the most important thing it gives us is the nuclear waste, which is another main currency, which you get a couple of ways. You get it from doing achievements, daily tasks. I don't know if you get it in chests. Oh, I got 10 common caches from that. Cool. And we have opened up another one of our crafts. Over here you have upgrades. As you can see, I have a couple of things I could possibly upgrade, but you also have all these upgrades down here, which I seem to have done most of them already. So we don't have to worry about that. You also have his suit, which you can upgrade. And that's going to take a whole lot of nuclear waste to do. So we're saving up for that. It's not a fast game. In fact, I've seen a lot of people complain that it's slow and boring. But I don't think it's meant to be a fast game. Most idle clickers aren't. Now, so, like I said, it's an idle game, so it tends to be on the slow side, which I've seen people complain about. The character, his whole purpose is to go down the road endlessly and kill things until he can't kill them anymore because they're stronger than him, which is why we spend a lot of time upgrading him so he can get further. You get creatures to gather for different, as you can see, I have a bag full of random, you know what? Now, what you do, you gather materials, you craft components, you make upgrades. And that's, I mean, for an idle game, you're doing an awful lot of the work. You prestige, which is what we just did at the very beginning, and that sets you back to 0 on each of the skills, but it also makes them a little bit more powerful. Now, is there a cash shop? Yes, there is. And you have your starter pack, just 10 bucks. You have bundles. You can get all 3 super bundles for 10 bucks. You also have boosts and other upgrades. Now, you have upgrades here that use nuclear waste. Now, you get that stuff very slowly, so I would say hold on to your nuclear waste for upgrading his armor first and a couple other minor things. And then once you've got him upgraded a decent amount, like I'm working on upgrading to at least level 8. After that, you might consider using your nuclear waste on other things. However, I did do the math. Everything in the shop would cost almost $142. So, ouch. Yes, it is definitely a cash shop. Not one I would recommend spending money in unless you really wanted to support the developer and the publisher. I would say if you have the patience, just go ahead and play this game normally, like I'm doing. I actually like the challenge of getting past a free game like this, getting past their, what do I want to say? Their artificially created roadblocks. You know, how they'll make something hard on purpose to try to get you to spend money. Well, I consider that a challenge. Challenge accepted. So we are almost done with the 27 creatures we need to capture to finish this task. Oh, and I did forget, tasks also have their own currency, which you go... Where is it? Can't remember which one it's under. I think it's here. Nope, no, it's over here. So you have your achievements. You have task rewards. So as you can see, we can spend the points that we get from doing tasks on a variety of things. Armor penetration, critical chance, auto salvage chance, which that's always a good thing because it gives us a chance of not having to gather every scrap. Increase in the amount of scrap piles you have. We're going to go ahead and do that one. Free craft chance, double craft chance. Free craft chance means that you don't use any materials making something. Double means that you get twice as much from it. Either one is good. Free spell chance. Oh yes, they have spells, so let me show you that in a second. Second spell length. Oh, 2 seconds to your spell length. Auto catch chance, we're going to do that because that is also very important. And double creature loot. It gives you a chance of getting twice as much from the creature as you would. And we're going to go with armor penetration because that does seem to be the most important stat for him. Alright, so we have spells. Right now we only have one because we reset everything. But the more you use it, the more spells you get. And the most I've gotten so far is 5 different spells. Oh, get that again. And we only got 1 nuclear waste. You only get between 1 and 3 from that thing. Luckily, there are other ways to get the nuclear waste, or else it would take forever. And even I don't have time for that. So, we are, well, you know what, we're going to encourage a few bugs to show up, because we do have in here, in our items, a rotten meat that spawns 5 to 10 flies. Now, we can finish this task, and the next one is to use 13 items. Very funny. So we go in here, and we're going to use maximum damage, crit chance, maximum damage and armor penetration, attack speed and resistance, maximum damage and resistance, maximum damage and crit chance, attack speed. Next 10 enemies drop twice the currency. I like that one. Armor penetration, currency, resistance, armor penetration and crit chance, salvaging experience. And they last anywhere from, 30 seconds to up to 5 minutes. Oh, now the next one is to kill 10 enemies. Or, no, kill 35 enemies. Okay. So let's go and get a spell again. Now we have 2. So basically that is the whole game. Your little guy wanders through the wasteland endlessly, killing stuff. You gather materials, you make components, you upgrade him so he can continue killing stuff. It's got a very cute pixel graphic aesthetic, and it is, well, a post-apocalyptic wasteland, as you can see. And graphics are pretty well done. Definitely got, well, I can see the patterns, but that's okay. Kill that. So if you have a little time to spare and you want to watch some guy run around an endless road killing things, well, give Idle Wasteland a try. You may or may not like it. Who knows? And until then, bye for now.